In this lesson, we're going to learn how to handle text input in React Native. Let's import a text input from React Native. To show it, let's put it inside a view and give it just a border style. And some width. Okay, that's our text input. Let's give it some border radius of 8 and height of 50. Okay, that's our text input. Great, isn't it? Now, let's know what are the main properties in this text input. First of all, the placeholder. Placeholder is what appears here. Placeholder. For example, let's call it a name. Look, that's a placeholder. When we just type, this text disappeared. Maybe it could be email. Look, it's an email. So that's the first property that you have to know is a placeholder. We have a keyboard type, numeric. Look, it become a numeric. It could be that's the default email address. It could be URL. URL, if you notice, there's a .com. It could be email address. If you see here the @ of the email and the dot, and that's the default, just the space. Okay, there's another property called secure text entry. Secure text entry, if it's true, it will be like a password. And if it's false, it will show the text here. Now we want to connect this text input with a state. For example, to send data to the backend. For example, I want to send my email to the backend. So we need three important properties, or two. Property number one is the value. Property number two, on change text. On change text. The value, it's the value of this text input. It could be AAA. Look, we cannot change it because its value is 5A. We cannot change it. And on change text, this property take an argument called text, and we can console.log the text, this text. If we open here, whatever we type, we can log it, but let's remove this value so we can type something. My email, for example. Look, now we want to add a value and to control this text input. How to control it? Just, we're going to build a use state hook, const text or input text, and set input text equals to use state. Okay, and the value is going to be input text, and this function, we're going to set input text to this text. Now, if we want to see this input text state, let's add a text here with input text, this constant. If we see here, look, whatever we type here, we store it in a constant. And when we store this in constant, then we can send it to the backend or whatever we want. So our text input now has been controlled.